35 years old, you won a Gold Glove. How much did that mean to you at 35? Ozzy did the same thing. He won one at 35 too. You did great things as a younger man.
Yeah.
But how much did that mean at that point in your career to win a Gold Glove?
Playing the entire game was always important to me. It just was, offense, defense, run the bases well, do whatever it took to win for my team. And as long as I had my abilities, I was going to give it my all. But like you said, to win it at 35. But I'll tell you, the last third of my career, after I left New York, I really started to put up a, I put up good numbers anyway, but I would put up even better numbers. I was comeback player of the year, 3,000 hits, World Series champion, things like that, because I just wanted to give every ounce, everything that I had, and then when I left the game, I would have no second guesses.
Do you feel like when you were that more veteran player that wisdom helped you as well? Now all of a
Oh
sudden
yeah,
you're playing thousands of innings, Dave, and you're in a different place. Describe to me, I think, how much the mind helped the body as an older player.
oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I learned at a young age. I would watch guys like Lou Brock and say, how can he steal 80 bases in hot St. Louis at 36 years old or something crazy like that? So I always wanted to take care of myself. But baseball is a combination of knowing the techniques, what kind of heart you have also, and what's in the mind. And for me, I worked on all of them. To me, it was a game, a science, and a business. The game, yeah, it's fun when you're healthy and you do well and your team wins and you're not traded and you're not playing with nagging injuries, and all that's good. The science was, how do I improve my skills, my endurance, my preparation, my off season, my intake of my nutrition. And this is before, all this analytic stuff. I was analyzing what can I do to just get better and stay better and get everything out of myself. And so I even did crazy stuff like put videotape like this, talk to myself. What did it take to play at this high level consistently? How do I continue to hit as well? All of these things, because I knew that I'd have to be my own best coach one day.
Wow, that's a cool story. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Your arm, the outfield assists were there, certainly, Dave.
Hmm.
But to me, what was equally as important as the outfield assist
Hmm.
were the guys that stopped at second and the guys that stopped at third. And I know
Hmm.
your pitcher loved that you struck that fear
Oh
into
yeah.
the other team. How proud were you of your arm?
Oh yeah. I was. I had a great arm, and there were other guys in the league that did too. We all vied to be the best. You had, oh man, around baseball, Andre Dawson and Dave Parker and Reggie Smith. And I mean, I could go up and down a lineup of people, but we always thought we had the best arms. And this is when they used to take infield practice.
Mm-hmm.
So we would come out, particularly at the beginning of a series, and they'd hit you the balls in the outfield, and you're bouncing around like you feel good, and you're throwing line drives in there. And then the coach would go in and tell them, don't run on that guy. He's looking good now. So those were the little ploys or the little things that we would put into play, getting ready for each game.
And then the other part about your game, Dave, that I'll always marvel about, and everybody talks about a guy like, let's say, Freddie Freeman now, who plays for the Dodgers. Tall with long levers, right? How do you stay short enough? I mean, you used your leverage, you used your power, but I think everyone will always marvel how tall you were, how long you were, but yet so very athletic. Were you conscious of that your entire early stages of your career? Did it help to
Hmm.
play multiple sports? I mean, how did you do that?
There's a lot of questions in there, but
It's just hard to
growing
figure
up,
out how you did it,
well,
right?
I tell parents, any parent nowadays, let your kids play another sport. Don't just play one because you kind of put yourself in a box. You don't find all of your athletic ability, your strength, your skills, your mental approach, your teammates, the fun in the game. So any parent listening, have your kids play another sport, because you may think they'll play baseball. They may grow 2 inches after 12 years old, and you say, I should have played soccer or something like that. So, but to be a tall guy, I'll tell you this: there are many people. There were scouts. There were agents, early stage agents that would say, I don't think this Winfield will be that good of a hitter because it's hard to be a tall player, big strike zone, long arms. Look, I have 39-inch sleeves. I used a 35.5-inch or 36-inch bat. And, I had to stand off of the plate to be able to get extension. And so to be able to coordinate all aspects of the body, it is difficult. And so I probably have done the best of any tall, everyday player in the game. So you're right, it's difficult.